Welcome to Met-SCI app. In this tutorial, we'll explore interpreting the results of transcription factor activity inference analysis, accessible in the TF Activities module. We estimate the transcription factor activity levels based on the gene expression levels of their targets, with a methodology that considers whether transcription factor target interactions are activating or repressing the target. In this way, we can estimate if an activator or repressor transcription factor is differentially activated or deactivated. In this plot we exemplify the four possible scenarios. Thus, we obtain a positive normalized enrichment score when the target genes of an activating transcription factor are upregulated. This is the case of NFKB1 in the example, an activating transcription factor whose targets are predominantly upregulated. Also, we obtain a positive normalized enrichment score when the target genes of the repressor transcription factor are downregulated, as is the case of REST. These results would indicate an increase in the transcription factor activities after the injury. On the other hand, we obtain a negative normalized enrichment score when the target genes of an activating transcription factor are downregulated, as is the case with SREB1. Also, we obtain a negative normalized enrichment score when the target genes of the repressor transcription factor are upregulated, as occurs in BL22. A negative normalized enrichment score would indicate a loss of transcription factor activity after the injury. Now, imagine you want to identify the target genes of these transcription factors and their expression levels. With Met-SCI app, answering these questions is straightforward. Simply use the TF to target tool, and enter the transcription factor identifier. The first thing you will see is an interactive hierarchical heat map where you can consult the expression level of each cell. Right below the heat map, you can find gene level statistics from the meta-analysis and transcription factor activity inference statistics for more detailed exploration. This heat map aids in identifying similar expression profiles and discerning groupings based on time or severity of transcriptomic signatures. In this case, we see the results for SREB1, a transcription factor that activates genes related to lipid metabolism. SREB1 is significantly deactivated in 7 out of 8 comparisons, as most of its genes are downregulated. This indicates that SREB1 loses its function after the injury. Alternatively, the transcription factor NFKB1, whose function is to activate the expression of genes related to the immune system and stress response, is significantly active in all 8 groups, as most of its targets are upregulated. Users also can generate dot plots in order to compare the activity of multiple transcription factors across time and severity. The dot plot is interactive and reactive to different filters that users can apply to the statistic.